What's up, guys, and welcome back to another episode of My Summer Car. As always, if you guys are enjoying this series, make sure you leave a like on the video. It'd be greatly appreciated. In the last episode, things actually went exactly the way I thought that they would, and it was awful. For you guys, it was only a little over 10 minutes. For me, it was about 2 hours of just pain and suffering. And so I'm sure today is going to be no different, but if we want to get anything accomplished, the first thing we need to do is just leave the house and get the ball rolling. I think I've already decided I'm not going to attempt to try to take the van on the train tracks. At least not right now. Maybe later. Actually, maybe not even later. It's never worth it. You guys, it's just never worth it. We're always going to end up getting stuck in the swamp. And actually, at the end of the previous episode, I did try to take the van back to the house, took the train tracks like an idiot, and ended up getting stuck in the swamp. Even if we don't decide to take the train tracks in order for us to get somewhere faster, even if we decide to just take the back roads or the dirt roads like we're doing right now, we still run the risk of getting into a head-on collision with Cuzzo, and then we'd have to spend some time in jail again. So we just can't win. I think when we pulled up last time and Fleetari was closed, I think I was actually more upset because we had an additional motive for wanting to come out here in the first place, and that was a lot of you had tried to remind me. It was honestly a little too late at that point, unfortunately, but a lot of you tried to remind me that we actually have to stop in to see Fleetari again after we've dumped a lot of fecal matter at Lindell's, just so we could sort of finish that job. Oh boy, I heard what you did. Here are 10 bottles of booze. You really deserve this. Fleetari, you're a legend. And I see you've still got your very, very spoiled sausages still on display. That's good to see. So there we go. A 40% discount. I believe we had a 10 or maybe a 20% discount, straight out the gate, but now 40%. So wait. Where is the roll cage? Here we go. So usually 5,500 marks. Now with our discount, only 3,300. We're not going to be doing that today because I don't really just want to wait around for Fleetari to ring us up once the job is done. But we'll, at the very least, load up all these booze bottles and buy that clutch that we were after previously, and we'll be on our way once again. There we go. The last booze bottle loaded up. Now all we have to do is buy a clutch disc, just one of those for 375 marks. Not terribly expensive. He's got to ring us up. Here's the clutch disc, and we're out. Now we can head back home and get this thing installed. I'm going to leave it up front with us because I just feel like we have too much going on in the back right now. What with all the fish and now the booze bottles. I did it again. No, I did it again, dude. How? And what I mean to say is, how do I not learn my lesson? This time I put on my seatbelt, so I guess that's a small bonus. Fleetari, we're gonna have to borrow the Ferndale again so I can get our van off of this hedge. Somebody did ask if the hedge was dented or damaged in any way. It doesn't look like it is, but we've done it a second time. Alrighty, well, now that we've been able to make it back home, we're gonna do the smart thing, and that is save before we continue. Tiny victories, you guys. It's all about tiny victories. And now we can see that the vandalism job over at the inspection shop is no longer on the map. We're just left with move all the hay bales to the farm. One of the worst jobs in the entire game. But let's grab our brand spanking new clutch disc. Looks like it's actually fallen onto the floor, but that's fine. should still work just as well. We are going to be running out of daylight here before too long, but I'm not super concerned about that because we do still have to go to sleep anyways. But let's get that clutch reassembled, and then that just has to go on there. I don't remember what size bolts those are, but we'll figure it out. If my memory serves me correctly, these should all be a 6, and they are. See, with the oil pan being all odd shaped just so we can actually accept the transmission, it makes it really hard for me to get these bottom bolts. So I had to pretty much flip the entire engine over just so we could get all those. I think now, though, we're finally ready to get the engine mated to the transmission once again, just like that. And then these are a 7. I'm feeling pretty confident about these sizes today. Look at that, dude. We love it. And then there's just one additional 10 mil right on the backside. We're gonna have to get our beer case again too, just so once we do get the engine in there, we can sort of have like a little pedestal for the engine and transmission to sit on. That way, getting those subframe bolts installed should be a little bit easier. Let's go ahead and throw in the battery now too. That should just go right there. Oh, dude, we're gonna have to run new leads, or a new lead, I should say. So we'll get our wiring mess and get right after it. Shouldn't be too big of a deal, but it does kind of seem like sometimes the negative terminal just pops off. Oh, wait. In order to do this, we're going to have the engine in there because this, or I guess the battery, needs to go to the starter. I'm going to try here to be very, very gentle when placing the engine inside the engine bay. We're going to drop it from like a foot. Shouldn't be that big of a deal. I don't think we're gonna get that lucky having those bolts line up from here, though. Yeah, it's kind of scooting the beer crate out the way. Okay, we've got to abort mission. Pick up the engine. Be careful not to damage any of the body panels. All right, this time for sure, same deal. We're just gonna crouch down a little bit, and then right about here, I think we're probably good to drop it. Okay, I probably should have got the socket size that we actually need for this. I don't remember what it is. I'm gonna go with a 13. Lucky number 13. It's gotta be pretty close. The engine is nowhere near where it needs to be. They're not even a 13 anyways. It's an 11. All three of them actually are an 11, or should be. Why can I not screw you in? Okay, this one's actually just not working for whatever reason. Let's try the transmission side. That one has no issues. What's going on up here then? I mean, I guess I can try a spanner on it instead. That also isn't working. But it's working on all the other ones, dude. I don't understand why you know worky. It doesn't make any sense. We also have like a 7 or an 8 mil here. That needs to come off of the starter so we can actually get that lead ran. I gotta shower soon, dude. These flies are just way too annoying. So we're gonna run this from the battery ground connector all the way up to the negative battery terminal. That should be all we need to do, and then also just tighten up that 8 or 7 mil again. It's a 7. You're joking. You're actually joking. All I needed to do, apparently, was get rid of the beer case underneath the subframe, and now it works just fine. Let's go ahead and take care of our stats really quick, and then we can go ahead and get those axles installed. We should be done then shortly after doing that. Axles are in, battery is reconnected. Now we're gonna save yet again. I'm really, really hoping that the Satsuma is in perfect working condition, because the other thing that I wanted to do today is hopefully get the thing inspected once and for all. We'll sleep, of course, first. Now, if you could all please place your bets in the comments below. Will it still start? We're gonna find out here shortly. That's not good. That's really not good. Please turn over. Oh, dude, I was watching the battery just drain. That was making me very, very nervous. I'm not hearing any squeaking. I'm also not seeing the battery recharging, which is a bit concerning. But maybe we'll let it idle for a little bit, and it'll just sort of work itself out. Oh, hang on. It is going up. Okay, we're fine, dude. We're golden. I'll admit it, though. I haven't exactly checked the oil in this thing in a minute. So we'll see how it's doing. not as bad as I expected, but it's definitely getting low on oil. Do we have any spare? It was about to the halfway point, so it's probably best that we fill it up with whatever was left in that bottle. It's now empty, so I think we're sitting at like 3/4 of the way full of oil now. Halfway tempted to stop by Quavo's if we are going to end up going to the inspection shop, though, because we're probably going to need just a tiny bit more, and we do. Just a few more things to do before we head out to the inspection facility. Grab some sausages, grab a drink here from the sink, and then also smoke a dart in the front lawn while we're peeing on our own lawn, of course. Then we're ready to go. Oh no. Oh no. Is the clutch broken? I actually can't move, you guys. Ladies and gentlemen, I have located the problem. For whatever reason, the drive gear has fallen out of the side of the transmission. I don't even know how this stuff happens. I really don't, but we'll try to get it just put back up in there, and then hopefully... See, the bolts are already tightened. Okay, I think now we're finally ready to go. We should be in working order. Got a bag of chips just in case we get hungry. We'll get our seatbelt put on. I did actually almost forget that we need one more thing. See, I shouldn't have even put on my seatbelt because we were just gonna have to get right out again. No, 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 no. Don't you fall through the map. That's happened to me before. It's very, very important. If you pull that thing off, make sure you catch it because a lot of the time it'll hit the ground and just go straight through the map. And that's obviously not ideal. So all we really need to do with that is just leave it anywhere in the vehicle, trunk, in the cab, doesn't matter. As long as we have it on us, we should pass. So let's get our seatbelt put back on. Now we get to make the long journey all the way out to Quavo's because first, I would like to top off the oil. Oh no, the Swoboda driver. He done goofed, dude. He done goofed. He's not able to meet up at Quavo's with his homie in the Ricochet. I believe that's called the Ricochet anyways. So we're gonna stop up here just at Quavo's so we can hop out and get some more engine oil. Let's just go ahead and shut the ignition off. How we doing today? How's it going? Suski, good to see you. You probably don't remember the last time that we spoke, but that's fine. All right, I will leave you guys to it then. Enjoy the rest of your day. Please don't try to hit my car. He's gonna try to hit my car, isn't he? Please don't do that. I really don't need that right now. Okay, let's just get our oil and we'll be on our way then. One of those, Quavo, thank you very much. You still haven't restocked. I guess it is only Wednesday. Hopefully tomorrow you'll be restocked because we really need to make some more Keelyu. Oh no. Oh no, he's gonna try to do something. Okay, we need to hurry. We need to hurry. Plenty of time. We've got plenty of time, dude. He's hung up on the bike rack or something, so I don't think he's actually gonna go very far. Maybe. Okay, he's figured out reverse exists, and he's just gonna keep slamming into the wall. All right, what I wanna do now, though, is actually go save, because that was a very stressful drive out here. If anything were to have gone south, we would have just jeopardized passing the inspection. And hopefully now our friends are gone as well. I don't hear any super loud music. We're in the clear. All right, let's hop in the Satsuma, dude. Let's head over to the inspection facility and let's hopefully get this thing inspected. And just like that, we've made it. Okay, so we need to pull this up on the hoist. I think here's probably a good spot. I know that the AFR is kind of a touchy subject with Lindell, so I'm half tempted to just leave it idling until our AFR looks a little bit better, because I do think he'll probably dock us for that otherwise. I let it get up to operating temp, so hopefully that's long enough. Good morning and welcome to Lindell Car Inspection. Hey, bud. I I need an inspection. How do I just click on your crotch. That's how we get the ball rolling here. Fantastic. His hitbox is probably his whole body, but it's fine. All right, go ahead and do your thing. I know you're gonna walk around the whole car and just beat the devil out of it with a hammer or a screwdriver, or what do you have there? Definitely, yeah, flathead screwdriver. Just scratch the paint. It's not important. You can key it if you want to. There he goes. Amazing. Amazing. So this is supposed to be a Finnish joke, I guess, with their inspection shops there, poking rust spots with sharp objects. I don't really understand it, but that's what that's about. Dude, are we gonna pass? You're such a character with this car of yours. I know he said that to us once before, and we were able to pass still. So hopefully that is still the case. I'm not getting neither baby chickens nor eggs. Okie dokie then. We passed! Not sure what happened, your car passed. I think, honestly, if I didn't top up the oil and like check all the other fluids, I'm pretty sure we would have failed. But we didn't get docked a single point on that inspection, you guys. I would say that is a great success. So now we have our registration plates, or our license plates. Let's get those put on the vehicle. No screws in this, right? We just sort of put them on there. Beautiful. All right, there's the rear one done. Let's grab the front plate now as well. And this is gonna go right about there. So now, not that we're ready for this quite yet, but now if we wanted to, we could partake in the rally. But I really think we should probably do a few more upgrades to the Satsuma. Oh no, is it broken again? What's wrong with it now, dude? The handbrake was up. As I was saying, I think we should probably upgrade the Satsuma before we actually partake in the rally, because we're not gonna have a good time if we were to actually partake with the Satsuma in its current configuration. It's just not as fast as all of the actual rally cars are. So, having said all of that, you guys, I do think that's probably where we're gonna wind things down at for today. But once again, if you guys did enjoy, please leave a like, leave a comment, help support the dream by smashing that subscribe button, and I will see you in the next one. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Peace.